What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. So, we are going to make our way on over to Castle Sol. Along the way, we're going to swing right by here just to grab, get the Mariner down. And there's actually some boluses I forgot about we can grab over there. So we're going to do that real fast. I went ahead, I did take off Phantom Slash for now. Or I have it on, but I made this sacred since we are going to be fighting a Deathbird later on in this episode. Having sacred obviously makes our life a whole lot easier. I mean, this whole area is just, you know, dead stuff. There's the death snails and there's the skeletons, and it's just like, ugh, so much dead. Need to have some holy energy. Hey, guys, don't do that. I'm just trying to grab these stimulating boluses. It's the new Elden Ring friendly alternative to Viagra. It stimulates you in just the right way. Did I not mark the map? Well, for the Mariner, though, we'll put on this. Beat his ass. So this area can be quite deadly. A bunch of huge ass skeletons are going to pop up. The ones that shoot laser beams you can actually kill for good. The other ones are attached to the Mariner. So we are going to kill the Mariner. Hey, buddy. You know what? I'm not sure. How does Sacred work against Mariners? So you are considered those who live in death, so it probably works pretty well. The health and stepple. It's not bad, not particularly good. Really cool looking sword. We get another death root. So from here we are just running along. Like I said, there is a Deathbird that's going to summon here. I guess we could just fight the Deathbird now and then come back here later. And there's no reason we can't kill the Deathbird now. It's right here. It's not like it's going to be a hard fight for us. So just to mark those. First dude, and then Deathbird. Yeah, let's get it out of the way. Oh, whoa, whoa, buddy. Okay, we're not doing this. I forgot this one actually has like enhanced resistances against stuff. So our holy isn't as holy. I'd probably be better off with just Sacred Blade, honestly, hitting him with pure holy damage. Yeah, I think I would. We're just gonna leave him for now. I'd rather make Castle Sol the focus. We'll get him on the way back. Instead, just head on down from him. The big thing is we want to get over to the castle here. Some Fergal Bloom around here if you want it. We'll also just bring down this mausoleum just because I don't want to listen to it the entire time we're in the castle. It's the whole time it'll be like dong, 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 dong. That'll just get annoying, you know. Don't need you or you. Ashes of War. Let's do Holy Essence. Haven't tried that before. Curious how well that works. You don't need to bring this down now, obviously. I just don't want to... I don't want to hear it making all that noise while we're trying to go through and do the Castle Sol. This one, you do gotta hit, like, quite a bit of it to make it come down. solve. Like I said, I'm not even going in it right now. I'll wait until I have, like, remembrance from the final boss or something and copy that soul a bunch. So this... Oh my god, dude. It was about to come down, and I think I reset it. It's the only thing I hate about these things. Like, they're very cool conceptually, but god, they're just kind of obnoxious, you know? I don't want to listen to your bells the entire time I'm trying to do content. Yeah, it may have bugged. I hope it didn't bug with me resting too soon, because a lot of these skulls aren't coming off. A good chunk of them still are, but... I swear we're going to get to Castle Soul this episode. We're just having some technical difficulties with this stupid thing. Actually coming down for good this time? Okay, it is. Excellent. Okay, no more dong-dongs. Okay, so in here, get on in. We want to summon either Tish, Mimic, whatever. We got 2 of these things to fight. Obviously these things hurt. You can use this door right here to be a little safer. Frost Breath, as you can see, it is incredibly deadly. Guard counters on, I do. Alright, that's one down. Hit, but... God. Kill them here. And now we're just gonna reset. They don't respawn, so there's no point to kill them and not reset. Plus we have our summon back now. Where is the... I had a marker. Oh, no, it's gone. So we're gonna go on over here, grab that little shiny. Where'd it go? Am I seeing things? I swear there was a... Nope, there it is. That, and then we're gonna head this way. Now we can take this path up here, and then I'll go around, but we're gonna actually pop out there while also grabbing an item. Grab the thing back there, we're good. So yeah, go through these gates. Over here, I believe it's a fur calling. This is going to be a shortcut back to the boss. We'll get that significantly later in this zone. Here. Butterflies, and up we go. Okay, after we are up top, get your shield ready. There's going to be some ballistas up ahead. They hurt. That's why we're having a great shield. Either great shield or roll. Now the tricky part here is when you get to this guy, there's another one that's going to be shooting ballistas right there. So ideally we want to get him off his ballista and get him to come over here. We're a little bit safer where we're at now. And if you look up top, there's one guy throwing bombs and one that's on the ballista. The ballista one, we want to run in between shots. She wasn't appearing, but we're still good. As long as we make it past him, that's the trick. That. Him. That. Right over here, over the ledge, there is a piece of loot. We're gonna go out. We're gonna go down first and open a shortcut, and then we'll come back up and get that. Down the long ladder. Get this painting. Open that door, and then we're going to head on up and we're going to get that Stormhawk axe. Now, if you aren't doing the Feli's questline, when she leaves Stormvale, like after you burn the Erd Tree and all that, or not Stormvale, after you burn the Erd Tree, she leaves the Round Table Hold, and she just leaves those Stormhawk axes there for you. You just get them. I'm trying to remember, how did I jump over this before? Oh yeah, here we go. It's like this. So get that. This is the door we just opened. Thought you were past the hawks, well guess what, there's more of them. Alright, after the beasts, let me see, ledge for Stormhawk. Yeah, and if we had taken the other path, that Thalfrost boluses, you can see right here is that ladder, this is that other path, there's the initial gate we came in, just to kind of pull it all together. Right, so we're going to continue along, going up the stairs to the left. There'll be some baddies waiting for us. A couple dark areas here, so we'll put on a lantern. Seeing what damage is on different things. As we go this way, there's going to be like a banished knight that'll show up. This one's actually a little hard, so them. And then right inside here, grab a grace. We don't need to rest right now, so we're not going to, but grab that and then head back outside. Resting is going to respawn that banished knight we just killed. We don't want to deal with him again right now. Come on. There we go. And then we go up here. Okay, go over here for a piece of loot. I'm going to go this way for some more knights. And then what's funny is a lot of the summons we have, it's like you're basically fighting the physical manifestations of them here. So remember the Engvul guy that we got when they added him in patch 1.03? Basically him. Just want to make sure I don't roll off of that. Great shield will help out a ton here, though. Because anything that's not a special attack, they're going to bounce right off. And we can just keep doing that. Okay. With them dead, we go up here and get... what was it? Stone sword key. Engvul, 2 wolf stone sword key. Smithing stone behind the cross. And back to the gray sky. So before we go any further, we have a strategy that's going to help us kill this boss, and it's going to involve using some of these, the bewitching branches. Now, to get the bewitching branches, you need to have discovered, well, there's a couple areas in the game you can find them, but the easiest way is crafting them. And to get the recipe you need to craft them, you need to have talked to Gideon Ofnir and told him about the Lord of Blood's palace. So, if you have been doing the side quest, you know, where you do the whole, over here, the Rose Church, you do that, we can go to the Lord of Blood's place, we can get that recipe. If you're playing in offline mode, we need to actually get through this area to get the other half of the medallion to go up here to then go to the Rose Church. So if that is the case instead, there are a couple locations you can get these early on. In particular, probably the best one is going to be, let me see, I'm just pulling up the list here. Nomadic Merchant, located near the Bellum Church. Yes. So Bellum Church, just down, right around here, there's a merchant. You can go over there and buy some of these. Besides that, there's some that are over in the Weeping Peninsula. Just check the wiki for them if you can't find them. But you're going to want to have like 3 of those for the upcoming boss fight. It's seriously going to make a world of difference just having a couple of these. But anyway, from the Grace, don't need to worry about them. Head on over here. This is one of the legendary armaments we need, the Eclipse Shuttle. Unfortunately, not that good. The death effect is only going to be good in PvP. Instead of going into there, go around this way first. Up the ladder. Guy's shooting at you, just keep moving. As long as you move fast, you should be fine. Now we can jump down for him, but don't do that just yet. Before that, we need to head over here, and basically we're about to fight Oleg. So you can see him down there. A lot of people are like, I'm gonna snipe him. Don't. He's just gonna teleport and hit you in the back of the head. You're way better off just facing this guy head on. Getting him to bounce off, whether that is through a great shield or a shield with a barricade, I think that's one of the best strategies here. very aggressive. You know, you wait too long, he'll whoop you. Cerulean Amber +1, and then we're gonna head on back, and now we're gonna drop down and kill that other dude that I pointed out just a moment ago. Actually, we don't even need to kill that guy. It's just down this. Down the ladder, there's a bunch of rats waiting for us. Down the ladder for rats and a smithing 7. I believe it's a rune arc outside. Even in late game zones, man. Even something as basic as a rat. It's a scary thing. These are the rats. Literally rats. And you see how hard they're hitting. Alright, there's the rune arc. And we'll warp back to the Church of Eclipse. Now for this next part, I'm going to put on our great bow again. Actually, is the pulley crossbow leveled up? I don't think the damage on it's that good, though. It's 3. This might work. We'll see. Regular bolt, wrap-on bolt. What kind of bolt do I need? Lord Sword. Those are stronger. Let's do those. So, continuing through. Now, this part is either going to be super easy or it's going to be miserable. But crouch, and as you go on in, there are 2 enemies that will yell. Now, if those enemies yell, it's going to spawn up a bunch of stuff. The first one is right there, so. Want him dead. There's a couple guys that are down below that might come for us. I think we're okay as long as we're crouched. You can see the other one is right up above. Right there. Alright, and we are home free. Now, if they do yell, man, shit hits the fan. This place gets all those banished knights that we've been fighting. You gotta fight like 3 at the same time, which, I mean, you know, I forgot to grab these shits. You know, you've seen how hard they are. You can imagine what it's like fighting multiple of them. It's not a good time. So I very much suggest you do that carefully. Casters, you can just use a spell. Melee guys, you can use a bow or a crossbow like I just did. Once those dudes are dead, it's just, you know, willy-nilly run through, do whatever you want. But if those guys that are in the cages, they go blah, and then all of a sudden this place is just like yang, 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 yang. You have like 4 different knights that just warp in with that zoning sound, and you're like, oh no. And then they're all chasing you down. Oh, it's loot. I can't get to it. It's okay. So yeah, not a good time. Would not recommend. You can just sprint straight through though, if that is the case. This is the elevator shortcut. Not that it's really going to matter, because this boss is going to die in 1 attempt. Okay, so we're going to pop Tish. Actually, we'll pop Tish after we get in. So head on in. This is Commander Neil. Run straight on over here. He's going to summon up some friends. And we're going to use a bewitching branch to hit this guy as soon as he spawns. And now while this one is distracted, we're also going to use a bewitching branch on him. Come on, Ike. I need you to come. You to come. Not Neil, just you. A little tricky to get it off. There we go. And now he's fighting. Oh, I can't do Tish. Well, we'll pull up in the mimic. That's fine. Okay, let me pull out Bloodhound's Fang, I guess. And that's what makes this fight easy, is using the Bewitching Branch. We get them to basically just attack Neil for us. I mean, we haven't even really attacked Neil, and he's already almost half dead. Besides that, the only thing Neil has that you really need to look out for is going to be his lightning slams. They are very telling. They have a huge wind-up. Like that. He'll do one where he also jumps in the air. We can either block them or roll. Let's see him doing it on our guy over there. I mean, honestly, the hardest part of this fight is the fact that he has 2 banished knights. So, by us taking down both of those banished knights, we've already made things significantly easier. Let's see. That'll get you a trophy for him, as well as the Veteran's Prosthesis. 41. Oh, I think Sacred Blade is going to give me more holy damage. Yeah, with him down, you get your trophy, you hit the Grace. And then we're going to run on over this way. And we got to go on up, and that'll get us the second half of the Hallowed Tree Medallion, which we need to go to the secret path to the Hallowed Tree. Definitely going Sacred Blade. We'll pick this up. And then we're going to work back on down to the Castle Soul main gate. Now we got to do all of the other stuff that I skipped before. Need you higher. Well, you're okay. No, were you okay without my thing active? I think you were. No, you weren't. Oh, strength is more important though. Let me get to my 48 strength breakpoint. Ashes, you are going to be quality, Sacred Blade quality. Okay. So we're going to do the Deathbird, and then after that we're going to just warp on over here. So head on over, we'll do the Deathbird first, get him out of the way. I think with Sacred Blade it'll be fine, we'll just kill him real fast. Another thing a couple folks have wanted me to point out, you can use Holy Pots. They do some decent damage here. This particular bird is pretty resistant to stuff. You know, he's the strongest of the... Which I think there might be one more Deathbird. I don't remember. There's either one more or this is like the final one, but you can use the pots. They're gonna, especially if you have a Mimic on. If I take off other stuff, my Mimic will throw those pots as well, so it's just adding more Holy into the mix. No, oh god, that grab. Okay, go look at the Mimic or something instead. Come on. Pots. See, this is the problem with the pots. I mean, they're doing okay. You get like a headshot, but you gotta get the headshot with them, and trying to hit this thing's head is like already next to freaking impossible. I used them all up. Come here, come on. One more Sacred Blade and you're dead. Just doing a big explosion. There we go. Dead burb. Let's go back. Well, there's some more undead shit. A good Death Ritual Spear. I think Death Spoker is far superior. The spear does that little rain thing you just saw him do. Grab Starlight Shards. Which unfortunately the rain's just not really that good. Like I've tried it a lot, and most of the time enemies just like walk through it. They're like, okay guy, what are you doing? Being weird, I guess. Making it rain feathers on us. So from here, we're going to do a quick loop to clear things out. We go over here for an Erd Tree guy. We're going to go over here for NPCs and paintings also right over there. We're going to go over here to the ruins. We're going to go over here to a merchant. And then that will... oh, hang on. And then over here for the painting. And that should wrap us up. We'll go to you. There's the bridge. This is just going to be an Erd Tree thing. Pretty straightforward. Y'all fought these before plenty of times. Of course, we also have a thing right here in case we go down. I think I might be able to Dragon Ice it. I'm not sure. Can I Ice Breath you? Will you freeze? You will. Okay, cool. You're frozen. That'll make life easier. %20 more damage. Oh, you're the clone one. Forgot about that. They have a shared health pool, so... Ow. Doesn't matter which one dies, they both die. Oh, knocking them on out. We'll get you Cerulean Crystal and Bubble Tear. After that, we're just going to continue around, go over to point 2 that we marked. I have to kill those guys. I am. That's why not. Well, actually, that's right. Right before the bridge, there's this little guy. Just forgot about you. Everyone loves a good Golden Rune 10. Head onto the bridge. Here we should have Brother Corrin as well as Gold Mask. Next part of their quest chain. Pick up the Somber 9.
Of the rhythms and betray a conceit. Oh, but I dread to even somehow tell me, have I only... Why would he... Oh, dispel, I want it.
You can offer this, but it doesn't matter. He just says, you know, if only I could, if only I could. No interaction with him.
So that I could... Would that I could...
So we're done with them for now. We're going to run into them a little bit later, but for the time being, they are all set. Let's go over and do the ruins. No, we'll do the merchant first. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Ho, I survived. Yeah, we're gonna do the ruins first. So the ruins are pretty easy. You have to have the jellyfish summon. We get that back from the lady at like the start of the game. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you didn't get it from her, you can just go back to where we first met her and get it. Like, I think it's impossible to miss this. Come on over here. Summon up the jellyfish. She just wants her sister.
You find me here. No time to waste. Let's see the stars.
After that, the seal is broken. You get the fancy spin emote, which is the real reward here. Run inside, and you get a pretty terrible talisman. So I thought about working with this myself at one point. It decreases the FP cost of spells. but it also takes a massive chunk off your health. Look at that. Almost 300 health. Like, yeah, no thanks. No, 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 no. That is way too much health loss to ever justify something like this. We're actually going to go to 5 first. We'll run by 5 real fast. Because we're closer to the bridge, so we can hit the bridge, and then we can take the lower path to the merchant. This is the painting. It's right over here. Oh no. Good, thought that missed. We get the Great Hood. That's it. Last painting we solved gets us this cool looking spell. This one, you get a hat. And then after that, just gonna take this path southwest, and we're just gonna run this on down. That's that air current we saw earlier. Right down here is Hoslow. We had pointed that out a while ago. And over here we have a merchant. How are we on keys? Lots of keys. 23, yeah. Need to buy any more keys. So he has the Vagabond set. This is worth getting. More keys, of course. I love rune art, so I'll buy those. And I'm kind of low on great arrows. Pick up like 20 of those. Besides that, so we can, this is effectively the zone. There's a lower part with some more stuff we need to get to still, but we'll do that in a subsequent episode. Before we wrap up from this particular grace, now that the Mariner's dead, we can run around here. It's a little more abandoned, you know, the guys that shoot lasers will still spawn up, but all of the giant skellies won't. There's a couple of kind of stray loots here. There's a rune 10. There's human bone shards. I think there's another rune item somewhere around, but just to kind of loop around. I mean, most of it is standing out. You know, you don't gotta like dip under gravestones or anything weird like that to get the loot. Yeah, so 10, 10, 11. Snagged up some human bone shards. If you want, like I said, you can kill the big ones that come up that shoot the eye lasers. You can kill them for good so that they won't do that bullshit. We are basically done, so I'm just gonna get far enough that I can fast travel. Then I'll take you to where we're going next. Oh, from here, warp on over to the Giant's Grave Post. There is still a little bit left to the zone, but the rest we can knock out in one episode. So so this is where the boss fight happens. All of this stuff is like hell. It's just like trolls, giant birds, mega-sized tansies. It's not fun. But we can cross over here to get to a hero tomb. So the next episode, we're going to knock out the hero tomb, grab all of the loots that are in this little area, fight the fire giant, and then wrap things up. So stay tuned, and we will have more coming your way in a little bit.